Good morning, Year 1, and welcome to the 5th lesson in our Summer 2 science project. Today, we're going to be looking at the different properties of materials, how we can tell the difference between two different types of materials, two different objects. So we're going to be looking at a series of different words, and then you're going to have a go at doing some challenges. Okay? So me and the robots are going to help you learn these things. To start with, it's over to me, and here we go. Right, what I want you to do is think about what hard and soft means, and then if you can think of an object that is hard and an object that is soft, and possibly even find them in your house and show them to your grown-up, that will be brilliant. And grown-ups, when you're ready, start the video again, because we've got some picture examples for your child to sort. Okay, welcome back, Year 1. So here we go. Here's your first one. These are nuts. Do you think they are hard or soft? If they're hard, if you squeeze them, they wouldn't break. And if they're soft, they'd feel all squidgy when you squeeze them. So let's find out. What do you think? Point to which word you think it is. Brilliant. Next one. A cuddly toy. Do you think that's hard or soft? That's right, very squeezable, so that's soft. Next one is a rock. Hard or soft? Brilliant, that's hard, because if you squeeze that, you'd hurt yourself. A ball of wool. If you squeeze that, would that squeeze in, or would that remain the same shape? Because if it squeezes in, it's soft. And you're right, it is soft. And then our last one, a diamond. So if you were lucky enough to have a diamond, do you think that's hard or soft? Brilliant, and that's actually hard. And not only is it hard, but diamond is the hardest substance known to man, naturally occurring. Okay, so now we're going to go and have a look at, consider another couple of words. Rough and smooth. So again, see if you can find something around the house or explain what rough and smooth are and show your grown-up. And grown-ups, when you're ready, we're going to go over the next words. So rough is something that's jagged, uneven. Smooth is something that if you ran your hand across it, it would feel lovely and soft and you wouldn't get stuck. Whereas if you ran your hand over something rough, you might hurt yourself or it would bump along. So let's have a look at what the objects we've got to consider this time. Again, we've got our walnuts. Have a look at them. Do you think they're rough or smooth? I think that's right. They're rough. They've got very jagged edges. A teddy bear. Rough or smooth? I think that's going to be smooth. The rock. Rough or smooth? Generally speaking, that's going to be rough. You can find smooth rocks, but that one looks pretty rough. A mat. Now we're talking about this part of the mat that you wipe your feet on. Do you think that's rough or smooth? Well, then that's rough, because that's the way that it gets all the mess off. And our last one is the diamond. Now, would that be rough or smooth if you ran your hand over it? It's a bit like glass, so it's going to be smooth. Okay, next two words. Shiny or dull. So see if you can find something shiny and see if you can find something that's not shiny, which is what we call as dull. When you're ready, grown up, start the video again. So shiny objects this time. Walnuts, are they shiny? If you were to shine a light on it, would it reflect it? No. So that means that's dull. A mirror. If you were to shine a torch into a mirror, would it reflect? That's right, and that's why you can see pictures of yourself, because that's the light travelling to and from the mirror. From your eye and back, through the mirror and back again. And a fork. Shiny or dull? Well done, that's also shiny. If you held one up, you might be able to see your face in it. The mat. Shiny or dull? Pretty dull, isn't it? And the last one, the diamond. Shiny or dull? Well done, that's shiny as well. Okay, next two. Absorbent. which means it soaks up water, or waterproof, which means water runs off it. So again, see if you can find something around the house that you think would soak up water and something that would be waterproof. Maybe have a look where you hang your coats for waterproof. Okay, so when you're ready, grown-ups. A sponge, is that absorbent or is that waterproof? Well done, that's absorbent. We use that to mop up water. A mirror, would water run off that or would water soak through? It would run off it, so that means it's waterproof. A fork, waterproof? Yeah, that's right. If you were to put that in a bowl of water and then take it off, it would shake clean, wouldn't it? The mat. Well, that's actually quite absorbent because it's designed to soak up mud if you wipe your feet on it. The bit around the edge, which is rubber, would actually be waterproof, but we're concentrating on that part there. And the last one, some cotton wool. Absorbent or waterproof? Well done, that's absorbent. Okay, so the next two words we're looking at are transparent and opaque. Now, transparent is something you can see through, and opaque is something that if you put it over your eyes, you wouldn't be able to see anything, something you'd use for a blindfold. So see if you can find some objects that match that. Grown-ups, when you're ready, start the video again. So this time we have got these objects. A sponge. If you put that over your eyes, would you be able to see anything through it? Nope, you wouldn't. That's opaque. The fork. That's a bit tricky because although it's shiny, light actually doesn't pass through it, so it's actually opaque. The mat. Shiny or opaque? Transparent or opaque? Well, it's not shiny, so it must be opaque. Next one, a diamond. Can you see through that, do you think? Remember, it's like glass. Well done, that's transparent. And our last one is a glass. That's shiny or transparent? Is that transparent or opaque, sorry? That's right, it's transparent because you can see through it. Well done, you one. Next pair. Isn't there, but what we've got now is we've got a load of vocabulary, and you can use these to complete the challenge, because what you're going to do is you're going to be finding objects that match these descriptions and comparing them, and there's a series of different challenges which are going to be explained to you by the robots in a minute. So vocabulary you've got is hard or soft, which we've looked at, rough or smooth that you've looked at, shiny or dull that we've looked at, bendy or not bendy, that's something that would bend or something that would break if you bend it, stretchy or stiff, grown-ups, that's something like an elastic band that expands, or something that doesn't expand. Waterproof, absorbent we've looked at, magnetic, not magnetic. Well, this is going to work if you've got a magnet in the house. Probably you've got some on your fridges. Transparent, opaque we've talked about. Buoyant, which means something that floats, or something that's not buoyant that sinks. And then you've got wet or dry, so that would be actually looking at water or something. Squashy or rigid, and strong or fragile. So those are the different words, and you need to remember those and write them down in order to do the robot challenges that come with this lesson. Okay, so that's the end of my input, and now it's going to be over to the robots.